I wash my hair, right? Wait, no. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite homegirl, Ayana Mertina, and as you can tell by the title and like the thumbnail and all that, I'm about to give you 5 tips for starting your natural hair journey. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that natural hair is for everybody, but I feel like most people can do it. It's all personal preference though, obviously. But before we get into the video, if you're not already subscribed, hit the button down below to subscribe and the bell right beside it to get notified of my new uploads. I upload 3 times a week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12:30 p.m. aka, you know, afternoon Eastern time. I don't want you guys to miss anything. So once you hit that, let's get into the video. So I'm not gonna give you some like cliche tips. I'm gonna give you like the real deal, like what you really need to know. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you you need to go out and you need to buy this kind of blow dryer, you need to buy this kind of brush. Like, no, that's not the kind of video this is getting ready to be. This is gonna be like a mental kind of like video on like how to start your journey, with a little bit of like other stuff thrown in, but like mostly about you deciding to go natural and like what you then need to do, right? Okay, so tip number 1, I have notes so I'm looking down. Tip number 1, don't expect your hair to behave from day 1. Now what that means is like, okay, if you're like me, right, and you were getting a relaxer for the better part of, I don't know, I think I started middle school and I stopped in high school. So like maybe let's say like 5 years, right? That's a pretty long time to have your hair relaxed. And then all of a sudden you want to change it up. As soon as you start to see it curl, you're gonna think, okay, all my hair should curl like this. All my hair should behave the same. All my hair should look like that. No, get that expectation out the window, okay? Your hair is not used to being curly. You're not used to taking care of curly hair. You don't even know like really what products you need to be using yet. So it's gonna take a little bit of time for your hair to adjust to like being in the curly state, or for your hair to adjust to like not being blow dried and flat ironed every 2 weeks or 4 weeks or whatever, however often you do it. Every week, I don't know. That life is not my life anymore. So like don't expect your hair to like day 1 pop out, boom, curls popping, be good to go. Like no. Let's be realistic with our expectations, okay? Like, you're gonna have a little bit of time where you look a little crazy, but over time you're gonna learn what you gotta do, and then you're gonna get like looking good. Number 2, decide if you want to do a big chop or if you want to transition and do like mini chops. So when I decided to go natural, I already knew from jump I did not want to do a big chop because I did not want to have short hair. So that kind of made my journey a little bit different versus someone who did do a big chop. Now if you want to just transition and like kind of like hide your 2 textures while you still have straight ends and curly roots, then the best thing that I wish I did this the whole way through, but the best thing to do really would just be to get a bunch of like protective styles, like braids, twists, faux locks, like anything you can do to like put your hair away while you're trying to grow your natural hair out would be like the most beneficial. I did it wrong, well not wrong, but like quote unquote wrong in like my opinion now, because I was transitioning and still flat ironing my hair every week, every 2 weeks. So then I had heat damage on my new hair, like on my new natural growth, and I was like, my hair isn't curling right. Like, why do you think that is? You keep putting heat on it, like high heat, like you're burning it to hell, and you wonder why it won't curl. So if you're gonna transition, do it the smart way, I should say. Because there's no right or wrong way to do it, but do it the smart way where you're not going to heat damage your hair. Or you can do styles like flexi rod sets, perm rod sets. If you try to do like a twist out or a braid out, you might have to do like some extra manipulation of your ends to make them like match the curl pattern of the braid or the twist. But like, there's ways to do it. Don't keep flat ironing your hair if you're gonna transition, because nope. Number 3, less is more. So you do not need to be out here applying a crazy amount of product every single wash day trying to get your hair to look like something that it's not used to looking like, or that it's not going to look like. Like, I can never make my hair look like the wet look. When that was a challenge, my hair would not do that. Okay, my hair is not built for that kind of look, and I know that, I accept that, and no amount of product will make my hair look like that. And if it does, it's too much product and I'm gonna hate it. So don't even start out using like a crazy amount of product. The only amount of product I will say is a good thing to use would be like a deep conditioner, because you need to put that moisture in your hair. But that's personal opinion, whatever. Step 4, develop a good routine. Now, when I say routine, I don't mean, oh wait, also, hold on, go back to step 3 real quick, because less is more, really what I meant to say. Don't be out here buying a bunch of crazy products either. Like, when you're styling your hair, don't use a bunch, but also don't be out here buying a bunch of products, because you don't become a product junkie. Like, don't do it. There's no need for you to have, like, the amount of hair products that I have right now versus the amount that I actually like to use, insane. I literally have products right here, like off camera you guys can't see it, but I have like a handful of products right here. I have products in the bathroom, I have products in the closet, and like the products I have in my closet, they're in like one of those like little cube things, like little organizer thing, but they're spread throughout 3 of those cubes, and they're not little cubes. So I have hair products in that, but I also have hair products on a shelf in the closet. And then I also have like the 6 cube organizer thing like in my living room, hair products in that. Why do I have so many products? I have no idea. Some of them I've had, and I honestly I'm not going to use them because I've had them for so long. Their shelf life is like, they don't last that long. I know like usually products are good until you open them, but like there's a limit, man. Like, I've been living here for 2 years. I have products that I had at my first apartment, and I moved to my first apartment back in 2016. It is 2021. Anything I had at that apartment that I have not used yet, I should throw it away, and I know that, but they're just in the closet or in the living room. Why? So don't be like me. Less is more, okay? So to that point, number 4, develop a good routine. Whether you are deciding you want to chop all your hair off or you're transitioning, you need to have a good routine. So with that, you need to pick a really good shampoo, a good conditioner, or a good deep conditioner, a good leave-in, and a good styler. So once you have those products that are like, you love them, you know they work for your hair knows what to do when you put it in there, like, and they mix together well. It's no good if you pick a leave-in conditioner and a gel that don't mix well. That should not be a part of your routine. You can try new products every now and then, because remember, less is more, but you can try different products every now and then, but you should always have like your main go-to, like, I know this will work. Like, if I'm in a pinch and I don't know what else to buy, or I can't find anything, you know what your hair likes. Like, that comes with time, but like that, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you gotta like just make a routine. And like the routine is really like outside of you using the same products all the time. What it really is how often are you manipulating your hair. So manipulating your hair, yes, that is, you know, wash day, but also like if every night you're deciding to band your hair to keep it stretched, or if you braid your hair every night or twist your hair every night, that's also manipulation. It's not as bad as like you combing through your hair to like make it into like a round afro, or like using heat on it or whatever, but like that is a form of manipulation. So you want to keep like, make sure you're not over manipulating your hair. Like, don't be washing your hair every day. That's unreal. Okay? But like, don't neglect it either. Don't just like sit for 3-4 weeks in a wash and go and not wash your hair. Okay, this is coming from experience. That wash day, after you've had your wash and go for 3 weeks or 4 weeks and you finally wash your hair, that wash day is gonna be hell, period. So don't do it. I don't care whether you have like a teeny weeny afro or you have hair longer than mine. Don't. Get into a good routine. In my opinion, I like to wash my hair every week. I push it sometimes to 2 weeks, but like even at that point it's not bad. When I go beyond that 2 week mark, that's when it gets tricky. So do like a week to 2 weeks for your wash day, and like you can do like a midweek refresher. If your curls look a little crazy, you can take like some water and like mist your hair, or like a leave-in conditioner, and like spray your hair down if it's one that's in a spray bottle. And then just like refresh your curls if you're doing a wash and go. But usually if you're doing a braid out, your hair should last through the week, or like do a braid out or twist out, your hair should be good throughout the week. You shouldn't need to refresh like your braid out or anything. But that also ties into like how you keep your hair at night. I just throw my bonnet on any old kind of way, honestly, and sleep on a satin pillowcase. But that only started working for me as recent as like maybe last year. I used to go through and like have an actual routine I would do at night. Like I would spray my hair a little bit, band it into 4 sections, and then put my bonnet on. No, I would put a scarf on my edges and then put a bonnet on and then go to bed. But then I was like, that's too much. I feel like I'm putting in a lot of effort and I'm not seeing that like there's no difference between me doing that and me not doing that. You know what I mean? So like, less is more. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. Step 5, or tip 5 rather, have patience and avoid comparison. Now when I say avoid comparison, I mean avoid comparing your hair to anyone else. It doesn't matter if it's your sister, your cousin, a girl you saw on Instagram, a girl you saw on YouTube, a girl you saw at the grocery store, a girl you saw at the bar. Because you don't, first of all, in this day and age, that could be a wig. They look very realistic. So don't be like,
oh my god, why is her hair curl so nice and my hair is a fuzzball?
Whole time, she could be bald underneath, because it could be a wig and you don't even know. But also, she might have been trying to get her hair to look good for the past 10 years, and now it finally does. Whereas you just cut your hair off last week. So like, don't compare it, because it's gonna make you feel like you're doing something wrong, and you're not. As long as you're not like causing heat damage, you're not doing anything wrong to your hair. Or chemical damage, because I could've, whatever. But like, also have patience, because it's gonna take years for your hair to grow to a point where you can like really see a difference in it. Like if you've been natural for a long time and like you're really good about the health of your hair, you might not really see a difference in length like all the time until you look back at some old pictures and you'll be like, oh wow, my hair used to actually like not even graze my shoulder at all. It used to not have like this at the end. It didn't used to do that kind of movement. It wouldn't be in my eye. It used to be above my eyebrows. Like now it's down here at my cheek. Like, wow, that's crazy. But like, that takes time. I swore for the longest time that my hair was not growing. And then all of a sudden I did a length check. So I don't do length checks that often, but I did one randomly and I was like, that's a couple inches. I'm impressed. So like, just if you're trying to decide, or like just trying to start it, like if you're trying to decide that if you want to go natural or not, think about why you want to go natural, and then think about, you know, big chop, short transition, and then like get your expectations together, and then get your products together. If you're already starting your natural journey and you're looking for like recommendations as far as products go, I will have that video coming soon, because I do have recommendations. Like, I have been natural, I'll say it's honestly 2 different dates to me, because there was when I decided to stop getting a relaxer, but then there was when I finally got rid of all my heat damage. So like, I go by that date more often. When I got rid of my heat damage, I think it was like 2014 or 15, because there was a period when like my hair was curly and like curly, but I wasn't moisturizing it correctly. I wasn't really taking good care of it because I was still learning. But like, once I learned and I got to where I am today, like, I got recommendations for y'all. I haven't tried everything under the sun, but I can tell you what I've tried and what works for me and what my hair does and doesn't like. But like, you really do have to try stuff on your hair, but don't be a product junkie. Okay, I said that already, but I want to say it again. Don't be a product junkie. You can try things, but like, if you can get like a trial size of like a product, do that, and then you can decide, okay, yeah, I do like this, instead of getting a whole big thing and then you like, I mean, not really big, like a whole 8-ounce container of something, right? And then you try the product one time and you hate it. Or if you have like a friend who's going natural, y'all can like share a product. Like, before either of y'all use it, open it up and split it in half. That way you're not wasting a bunch of money or wasting a bunch of product. Because I have a couple of deep conditioners, really just one. I have a deep conditioner I don't like and a styler that I don't like, and they're just on the shelf, just sitting. And what I'm gonna do with them, I don't know, because the majority of people in my life have locks, so they don't need the product. And like, the one deep conditioner that I hate, that deep conditioner, I wouldn't want to give it to anybody that has curly hair. But that's a whole different video. I'm rambling. So hopefully this, you know, kind of made sense in a way. Like, this is not really like tips on what to use when you start your natural journey. This is like tips on like your mindset about your natural hair journey, you know? Like, yeah, like in my previous video I talked about like why I started taking better care of my hair, and it, like, me taking good care of my hair is like synonymous with me going natural. And you can have healthy, relaxed hair. I'm not saying it's not possible. My hair was healthy when it was relaxed. I feel like it didn't really grow past a certain point, but that was because my stylist was a little scissor happy. I feel like she's cut my hair like a little bit too much, but like, I don't know, it wasn't short. I had, you know, some inches, but like, it just, the pain of getting burned by the relaxer and getting burned by the flat iron, I had enough. I'd rather just do this, cause I mean, if high school me could see me now, she'd be so proud. But yeah, that's all I have for today's video. I think it was cohesive. I kind of followed my notes. I kind of was all over the place because I just be talking, and I just be, that's how my brain is. I'm all over the place. Like, that's me. I'm everywhere. Okay? My brain is like, I have like 18 tabs open, and 4 of them are playing music. That's, anywho, like I said before, if you're not already subscribed, hit the button down below and the bell beside it so you get notified of my videos. And if you enjoyed the video and my tips were helpful, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below of which tip you felt was the most helpful, or if you have tips you want to share with anyone else, leave them down there as well, because we can help each other out as a community, you know, share the knowledge. I hope you guys have a great day or a great night, whatever it is, make it great, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.